Joe, and in today's pick a card reading, we are going to be finding out who your next romantic interest is going to be. So I'm planning on tapping into the energy of the next romantic interest for you guys and like read their vibe and kind of get an idea of who they are, how you guys might meet up or meet, whatever it may be. Okay, so we're just gonna get some information, all right, on that. So as you can see, we have 3 lovely piles as usual. For pile number 1, we have this, if I could get it to focus, this lovely charm right here. All right, pile number 2, you guys got the little piggy. Okay, pile number 3, we have this lovely charm. Again, trying to get it to focus. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh my god, you know what? That's so funny that this is, I don't know, am I having a brain fart? The thing that stirs the boat thing? I'm having a brain fart what this is called, but like, I wanted to swear in that moment. And I think of sailors and, okay, whatever. Anyways, all right, go ahead and pause, meditate, do what you gotta do. Timestamps will be listed down below, and I will see you guys at your pile. All right, everyone that chose pile number 1, and you guys were drawn to this lovely charm that doesn't want to focus. There we go. Hello. All right, so the vibe I'm getting from this charm is like, it's a book, and you got a cross and a bird. So, I mean, getting like Bible study or like Bible church vibes kind of thing going on here with that. Doesn't necessarily have to mean that, but I also feel like I'm gonna say a spiritual lesson here, pile number 1, just based off on the charm by itself. So I have, before I pull out my cards that I pre-shuffled, I have these lovely astro dice that I'm going to I'm going to roll out just to get like a little bit of a hint and clue of like maybe like where, how this could you'll meet this person. Okay. Ooh, that went flying. Okay, so we have House 11, Venus energy, and we have lovely Aries. All right, so okay. You might meet this person through networking. Whether this is like in a public setting, you could meet this person through a friend, like a friend introduces you, or someone you know, and like you guys have a mutual. That is a possibility here. I mean, Venus here, we're talking about love, so this is someone that you're going to definitely click with right away. With that Aries there, though, it's going to be hot, it's going to be passionate, and it's going to come in quick. I don't know, I keep hearing the word temper, so not to say that like all Aries are hot-headed, but I don't know, just I don't know, just that word just keeps popping up in my mind. Don't come for me because I'm an Aries moon, so I can say. But however, Okay, so this person like may even like enjoy, they could be competitive, they like to be challenged, or they like to challenge others. This could also come off as like someone who likes to like tease as a form of like intimacy, you know, like they'll make like jokes and stuff, as a form of like, as their like love language, if that makes sense. Aries is definitely not made for the weak, so just saying. Now that could be their sign, but that's not a guarantee like that's their sign. Okay. All right. So it could be, but doesn't have to be. All right. So I'm using, I already forgot the title. What's this deck called? I already forgot. The Final Rose Tarot. So this is kind of based off on the Bachelor, Bachelorette TV show vibe. That's what this deck kind of follows. So just wanted to say that. All right. So first card we have is the Page of Flutes, the Daydreamer, which we are talking about the Page of Cups. I had to think about that for a moment. Oops, I'm moving stuff around. Okay, so Page of Cups energy. Let me just get all the cards out. All right, so the second card we have is the End, which is the Death card, followed by the Three of Swords, or in this case the Three of Mirrors, and it says red flags. All right, so pile number 1. Oh, I should also tell you that your back of the deck energy is the Knight of Flutes, which is the Hopeless Romantic, aka the Knight of Cups. Alright, so this person, pile number 1. I'm going to be honest, I should have said this in the intro, but I had a feeling that one of these piles was, at least one of these piles was going to have a person that's going to come in and bring in some harsh lessons. And I think that's your lovely pile, number 1. I do think that this person's has the potential of love bombing with that Knight of Cup energy. The Page of Pentacles is also talking about like a new beginning for somebody. Daydreaming, constantly like, oh my god, like they're so cute, oh my god, I can't stop thinking about them kind of energy, right? And this person could have recently broken up with somebody. I'm just trying to think of like what other clues you can, that would be able to, so someone that may have been recently single. I do feel like though that the overall message, Spirit's like, yo, this is over before it even begins. But if you want to entertain it, go ahead. We got some lessons for you to learn in this mix. That's cool. Have your fun. Do what you got to do. Pile number 1. But I do think, because like at first, like I was thinking when I saw this charm, I was like, this kind of giving me like, with the cross, like the Bible, right? So I'm thinking maybe someone from your church, or I don't know what it may be. All right, so I was thinking something like along those terms, but then it had me thinking at the same time, spiritual lesson, something that you need to learn. So yeah, this is not looking too great, pile number 1, and I'm sorry, but this is what it is. But the sooner you learn these lessons, or you catch the traits and behaviors that this person has, you'll be able to like recognize it faster, so then you don't entertain it anymore, or any other people similar to this person, okay? So this person's very romantic, very, they know, they're very good charmers. They're really good at knowing what to say at the right time. They know how to woo a person to get what they want, okay? So I'm definitely getting some love bombing energy from this person. If this sounds too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true. I mean, we did have Venus in Aries. I'm not a professional astrologer, but when I think of Venus energy in Aries, something quick, something hot, something passionate. Because Aries is an impatient sign. It comes in fast. It as fast as it gets. It feels. How to explain? Because every planet has its own meaning. You know, so Aries is an all-in type of sign. When they're so that it's gonna feel like love bombing. I think that's where the love bombing comes in. They may not even recognize that they're doing it. I don't know if this is intentional or if this is purposeful, but Aries energy is like an all-in energy. Like, I'm gonna give you all my love because I'm into you, or I'm not into you at all, and I'm not gonna give you like I ain't gonna give you none. You know. And it's fire energy. It's hot, it's passionate, it's driven. And you might feel, I don't know if you're feeling, if you've been single for a while or not, pile number one, and you could be like emotionally deprived, maybe. I don't know your situation. But you just want to like drink it all up. You know what I'm saying? When this person comes in. They're going to give you everything that you've been wanting, which makes them look perfect. And then all of a sudden, boom, they're gone. All right? As quickly as it starts, it's going to end. Okay? So, you being warned. All right? Pile number one, you are being warned. And if you choose to sit here and engage, just know that that's on you. At least you got a warning. You could walk into this mess without a warning. I mean, I'm just saying, I would like the warning. Shit. So I have no one else to blame but myself, you know? I'm just saying. Okay. All right, so continuing on, we have third house with perception. All right, so the third house does talk about your neighborhood, your local area, so to speak. So for some of you, like if you were in school, you might meet this person in school. They might be in your neighborhood. This is someone you guys are gonna talk one way or another. Whether this is like through a community event or a friend throwing a party. I don't know how this is gonna happen, but there's gonna be communication involved. This person may be really good at communication, talking. Like I said, they're very charming. They're very good with their words. A charmer is very good with their words. They know the right thing to say. So that's coming through. Let's see. We have fourth house. Okay. Which rules over the family, the home, okay, your roots. Okay, so they can come from your hometown. This person could, or city, wherever you reside. They may like to cook. They might be close with their family. That might be something that like gets you to get lured in with them. Like, oh, they're family orientated. You know, like. I don't know what they're going to tell you, but they could also work with real estate. So there is something about habits here for sure that probably is what's going to cause, is going to be part of the cause of why it's not going to work out. All right, and then we have the 5th house. The 5th house is fun. It's about children. It's about it's your expression. It's fun. It's children. It's Venus loves this house. Venus rules this house. Like it, I think it exalts in this house. I think that's what it is, because like the 5th house is about your passions. So you might go on fun dates or have fun experiences with this person, or this person may talk about these fun experiences that they've been on or been to. They could be very entertaining. They could be, you know, they could be a good storyteller. With that 3rd house here, with the 5th house, we do have parties, so you could be meeting them at a party. They could be very humorous. They can have children, or they could talk about children. They could have like a very youthful vibe to themselves. Okay. And we do, well, there's love affairs. Okay, so you might hear a story about, oh, they broke up with their ex because of an affair, whatever it may be. I don't know. Like, we're not getting into the details of like their past. We're figuring out who this person is. So this person, okay, so 3rd house is typically ruled by Gemini, Cancer for 4th house, 5th house for Leo. So those could be signs. Doesn't necessarily have to be those signs. I mean, if we want to go, we do have Scorpio here with the Death card. Don't have to be, okay? But I'm going to throw in those signs anyway, because for some of you, those are going to fit. Alright, so this person, definitely life of the party kind of vibe that I'm getting from this person. They could be close to someone in their family in particular, or they are already have an established, rooted, like maybe like they already have a house, and have like their roots already settled in. Some of you, this person is just youthful in nature and loves to have fun, and has, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but they have not outgrown certain habits and traits that are not healthy for them. Alright, and others. Alright, so this deck that I pulled from is an archetype deck. Alright. Oh, before I begin, let me tell you what the back of the deck energy is for this one, which we have Moon and Feelings. This is the Moon, but it says Feelings. Okay, so is that? I don't know if that's clear or not. There we go. Okay. All right. So there are some things that are hidden that you're not aware of or won't be aware of at the time of meeting this person, or this person's good at hiding certain things, like maybe their feelings. This person could be close to their mother for some of you. Not all, but some. Family could be important, or it could be the dynamic that they could come from like a dysfunctional family, and that's why this may not work out, because there might be some things that they need to recognize and work on themselves. Some subconscious baggage there that has not been addressed yet. All right, so archetype deck, we have the mixed signal, and you don't want to lose them as a friend, so you have no clue what to do. Okay, so this is someone who, okay, for some of you, this is going to be, or could be, a friend that turns into something more. That kind of makes sense with the third and fourth house here going on. But yeah, this just also talking about like they give mixed signals. They're in, they're out, they're fickle, they don't know what they want. they stay close enough where they can like still like kind of like, it's kind of giving like I like you and I like you, but at the same time I still want to explore options. So they kind of like keep you why does the rope keep coming to my mind? They just keep you around, and they engage with you just enough to keep you still thinking that there's something more, or there will be something more at some point. It's like like they're stringing you along, so to speak. All right, so back of the deck we have. Oh, I see. I told you guys this at the beginning of the reading. All right, back of the deck energy, we have Twin Flames, Life, Self, Teacher. All right, so yes, this person is coming into your life to teach you something. They may make you recognize, I don't know, like you're going to be attracted to something about this person, and you're going to learn something about yourself through this experience on a deeply profound level. And I do feel like with the charm that you guys picked, like this is part of your journey. It's part of your spiritual journey, because it is preparing you to become the person that you need to become. So, not saying it's easy and not saying it's fun, but I mean, I think to some degree, majority of us fall victim to, or like we experience these type of people at some point in our lives. All right, so getting some more traits of this person so we can have a better clue on who it is, right? All right, so I am using my new Chinese zodiac sign deck, oracle deck, and we got 4 cards, and all of them are, I want to get the book because I be mixing them up, so forgive me. Alright, so they're all yin energy, which is the dark side of the yin yang. Alright, so the first sign we have is snake. So this person could be born year of the snake. Doesn't have to be, but I'm going to get into the traits in a moment. I can't tell if the camera is like focusing or not. Okay, hopefully that's a little bit better. Alright, so we have the snake. We have the dragon. So again, these could be signs that they're born on year of the dragon, year of the snake. We have dog spirit. And then we have goat. Alright, so let me move that first. Oh, look at that. Okay. Let's read what negative traits each of these signs have. Alright, so for snake, suspicious, hidden, true nature, not easy to get close. Okay, so they could be emotionally unavailable. These are like really short, quick little messages. They're not like super deep. Alright, so for dragon, we have unpredictable, unsustainable, passion, freewheeling, and overambitious. Unsustainable passion. I kind of like that that came up because it reminds me of the 5th house. So like this, like I said, this person could just be like moving on to the next constantly, which is kind of Aries energy. It's not to say that Aries are not committed, but like they love to start new things. So this person could like do that. It's kind of giving, not that this is related to the sign Aries, but it's kind of giving like, I don't know, what is it called? Is it called shiny object syndrome or something? It's like ooh, so like something catches their eye and they're like, ooh, I gotta have it, and then they go after it, and then like they don't realize what they're doing because they're just kind of going with whatever they're, I don't know if I'm making sense. I mean, I think I'm making sense, but I'm like, I don't know if I'm using the right terms. Alright, so dog spirit, we have conservative, stubborn, poor expression. Okay, so for some, this person may have, like, okay, if this person is emotionally unavailable, they're going to have a hard time expressing their feelings or how they feel. And so they might be like the type that be like, oh, this is too much or this is too hard, so they just move on to the next. And then they're like, there's this constant like roundabout of like wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Like they continue the same cycle but with a different person. Okay, so like I think that like if you were to like, if this is someone that you know, you will if you look at their exes, you'll start to see a pattern. Or if they talk about their exes, about, you know, how things didn't work out, you'll start to recognize a pattern, or you know, there's something about pattern here. However, that pattern is going to show up for each individual. It's going to be slightly different, but there is, you know, there's that. All right, and then we have the goat. Wait, did I read the right? Okay, yeah, I did. Hesitant, weak, timid, and indirect. That's crazy. Alright, so trust your inner guidance, which is better than 1,000 thoughts. So this person, like I said, like if you wanted to move forward with them, they might feel hesitant. They might not want to, like, but I don't know. And like they might have every like excuse in the book for like why they shouldn't. This person is really good at, I want to say, deflecting. Like when you try to ask certain questions, they have a way of like asking you a question within the question to avoid having to answer the question that you just asked. Yeah. So back of the deck energy, we do have horse in the yang energy. So let me get into that to see what that message has. This is my first time using this deck, so. Okay. Enthusiastic, determined, brave, and optimistic, and positive. So this person could be overly optimistic, definitely enthusiastic when it comes to romance, for sure. I mean, yeah, so like these could be traits that lure you in, or like that you find attractive in this person. Someone who's determined, enthusiastic, brave, sees things in a positive light, and sees life in an optimistic way. But that's also because they're choosing to not recognize, like, there's nothing wrong with being optimistic, but sometimes you need a little bit of realism in there too. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying. Okay, so these next cards are going to describe how you might meet this person, or where you're going to meet this person, so to speak. Okay, so the first card we have is the Garden. which definitely resonates crazy with that 11th house. That's crazy. So the garden talks about a public setting. So a party, a get-together, out in the public. It's a public setting. Okay? And then we have whip. And then we have the key. Okay, so the whip is about domination and putting into submission. So this could be in relations to, this could also talk about conflict in a public setting. So even though I asked what was, what would be the setting of like how you would meet this person, this could also be telling you like a time frame of when you'll be meeting this person. Because the back of the deck we have the fish. I feel like that the fish is your energy, like because it's back of the deck energy. It's like it's giving me like it's telling me like it's your energy. Like you're gonna meet this person at a time when things are good, you're abundant, you're doing well. You might be invited to a party, or an event, and meet this person through a friend. This could be the lesson that you're learning. This person may try to dominate you, try to play power dynamic, use power dynamic tactics with you. Alright, because the key is about the liberation. Okay, so like the key to success. So for some of you, the key can also be something literal. So if this is your friend's roommate and they're introducing you, that could be like they live with them, like obviously because roommates, right? I just find it interesting that we got the number 11 and the number 33. Those are master numbers in numerology, and 33 is usually the 11 is the ideas, right? 22 is the master builder, and then 33 is like the master teacher, the guru. So the way I'm perceiving these numbers as number 11's, the number 11 itself is telling me like this is the lesson, and this is the key to you learning this lesson. Like you're gonna master this situation, or this like the lessons that this person is going to bring. You're going to master it. Like this is the key to mastering this. Okay. Now I'm not saying to get involved with this type of person. I'm kind of this feels more like a warning. Like, hey, this is the type of person that's coming in next. And you might even be like, yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna fall for that. And I'm not saying that you will. Some of you are going to be like, fuck it, for shits and giggles, let me entertain it. Others of you are going to be like, nope, red flag, and walk away. Like everybody's on their journey, and everyone is like on different like time frames of that same journey. So there's like pile one, you and everyone else that chose pile one are on the same path of learning these lessons. Some of you are at the end of learning it, and some of you are in the beginning stages of it, and some of you are in the middle of it. Okay, so apply the message, but to how it fits for you. But this is something that you're going to learn to master in your lifetime, and this person is part of that key lesson. Okay? Alright, so what do you need to know? Finalizing the reading. What you need to know moving forward. Well, I'm trying to remember how I asked these questions. What you need to know moving into this situation or when you meet this person. Alright? So we have last quarter moon in Aquarius. Reflect on your priorities. Okay? And then we have last quarter moon in Taurus. Be proud of yourself. Okay? So this person may try to like attack your pride, or attack like little things about characteristics about yourself. So this person may put you on a pedestal and then try to like think that they have to like knock you down a peg or two. Can't even talk. Alright, but remember who the fuck you are, pile number 1, okay? Reflect on your priorities. Remember that you come first no matter what, and you don't put anybody above you or before yourself, okay? So these are things that you need to take into consideration before moving forward with this person or engaging, or like things to remember when this person enters your life, okay? So you don't lose yourself, all right? Back of the deck energy, we have, oh my goodness, we have new moon in Gemini. Think it through. Yeah. Think about it. Oh my god. What song is that? I'm hearing, it's, I think that's the song is by Aretha Franklin, Think. The lyrics that were coming in my head right now was, you better think about what you're trying to do to me, with this card coming up. Definitely, that song resonates so hard with this message. Okay, don't know it, better listen to it. I don't know how you don't know. But I don't know, whatever, okay. If you don't know that song, I don't know how you don't know, but it's cool, it's cool. Keep going, whatever. Listen to the song. But definitely think this situation through, you know, you've been warned, pile number 1. Yeah, so this is the next person that's coming in to your life in a romantic sense. Sorry, it's definitely not what you were wanting to hear, but in hindsight, at least you're getting a warning about the next person that's coming in. That's not to avoid it, you know? They're gonna come in regardless, but, you know, study them, observe them, take things slow. They might try to rush things and move things along and try to move things fast, and recognize the game that they're playing, and you know, you're going to choose whether or not you want to entertain that or not, but just keep in mind things are going to end as quickly as they begin. So with that said, wishing you the best of luck and love on your journey, pile number 1. Take care till next time. Bye. Hello everyone that chose pile number 2, the lovely little pig charm. This is going to be your reading on the next romantic interest that's coming in for you guys. Okay, so I went ahead and pre-shuffled for your pile, well, technically all the piles, but before we get into it, I want to use these lovely astral dies to get some more context and clues on the next person, the next romantic love interest that's coming in. Maybe this gave us clues on who it is or how you're going to meet them, or whatever it may be. So let's just see what comes through for you guys. Pile number 2. How my pile number 2 is going to meet their next romantic love interest. Ooh. Okay, so we have Cancer in the 5th house with the moon. All right. So let's get into it. All right, so you could be a Cancer. You can have significant Cancer placements. Your moon could be in Cancer. Their moon could be in Cancer. They could be a Cancer. Apply to how it's going to fit for you guys. I mean, for all I know, some of you can have Moon in the 5th house, or Cancer rules your 5th house. But there is, okay, I'm getting something with this. The 5th house does rule children. So this person could be someone from your childhood. So this could also be a fling, a past fling, someone that never, like, this could be someone that never, like, really established footing, or, like, long-term commitment. So, yeah, like, past fling. So this could be someone coming from your past, coming back in, for round 2 or 3. I don't know. Like, I don't know. You know, when I had gotten this charm, I have gotten some other animal charms too. So this could be someone born year of the boar, the ox, the pig, born year of the pig in the Chinese zodiac sign. Doesn't have to be, but could be. That's a possibility for some of you. I don't know, because now I'm starting to think about pigs, and pigs, they'll take whatever scraps you give them. Whether that's this person or something that you have dealt with in the past before, or if this is, you know, or even this could be someone from your past that played that role or did that, like, you know, maybe you, if this is someone from that is coming back around. Perhaps you took scraps from them, or they only offered scraps. Apply it to how it resonates for you guys, of course. But there is something about healing coming through with this pile for this group. So closure, maybe for some of you that didn't get none, or maybe things didn't end in a positive way. I don't know. We'll find out once we get into the cards, but the moon gives me subconscious baggage, and Cancer being a nostalgic sign definitely makes me think of there may be history with this person. 5th house makes me think of it, because of it's tied to children, it's passionate. So there may be some deep emotional passion here, some emotional ties, even some emotional wounds here for some of you. So this person could trigger those things that are unhealed within you, or this person can be someone that that is coming back around, and like you have some baggage and history with this person. Okay, so we'll see how this plays out. Okay, so I am using, I already forgot the name of this deck again. The Final Rose Tarot. I'm using the Final Rose Tarot for this reading, and this is in regards of this deck follows, why am I having a brain fart all of a sudden? The Bachelor. Alright, so if you're familiar with The Bachelor, excuse me, the show, The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, this kind of follows that guideline of that show. So let's find out your next romantic love interest. We have the Page of Roses, the Free Spirit. So Page of Wands, followed by the Six of Roses, the challenge winner, so the Six of Wands, followed by the Cocktail Party. Oh my goodness, why would that song come through? Oh no, oh no. Okay, and then we have the Villain, which is the Devil. Oh my goodness, that is crazy that song, I have not heard that song in like forever. That is such a okay, hold on. I'm going to say it in a minute, in just a second. Alright, back of the deck energy, we have the Eight of Rings, Camera Guy. So this is the Eight of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, sorry. Okay. So the song that came through my mind. I can't. I'm sorry. It's Cocktails by Too Short. These are the tales, the freaky tales. These are the tales that I tell so well. Alright, okay. So, yeah, for some of you, you might know that song. Others of you, just listen to the song. I mean, if you don't have, like, it's a dirty song, so it's up to y'all. If you want to listen to that or not, it's kind of funny. Okay, so weird, but whatever. I got the song in my head. Alright, Page of Wands. So this is someone that is carefree, fun, enthusiastic, loves to go with lots of fifth house energy. If you think about it, they get passionate. They're very passionate about things that excite them and bring life into their, I don't know, like light into their life, and they just like to go for it. Like, that's the type of energy this person has. This person could be someone from your work. With the Eight of Pentacles as back of the deck, there's something about mastering. Now, for some of you, that's going to resonate. But what I'm really strongly feeling for the Eight of Pentacles as back of the deck energy is that this baggage that I was talking about earlier with these dice, that you guys are, I feel like you guys have been mastering this lesson. Okay? So this is someone that is very tempting and brings lots of drama and likes to create drama, which is also fifth house energy. It's the dramatics. It's expressing yourselves to the fullest. It's the theatrics. It is ruled by Leo. So if you have an idea with that. Alright, so lots of fire energy. So this person could be a fire sign. Let's see. This person kind of, this person is definitely hot, definitely tempting. I do think that this person's going to come in and stir the pot, so to speak. There may be more than one person pursuing them at the time when you meet them, and they're going to pick you, and they're going to make you, you're going to feel like, hell yeah, I'm the winner. Or like that's, you know, maybe you fall into those traps, like, of, I don't know if it's triangulation, but like this person makes them feel like they're the prize, and they have like all these people after them, and then when they choose you, instead of you like I don't know how to explain this, it makes you feel like you won something, but it's like, but did you? You know what I mean? This could also be someone coming back around at a time when you're starting to be on the up and up. There's good things happening for you, and they want to come in and they want to fuck it up for you, basically. When you read the description that this deck has for these cards, the villain is someone that comes in and brings drama, and they love the drama, they bring it, but they don't stay for long. They have to leave. So, like, based off, like, on the show, like, this would be someone that the producer would bring in to stir up the pot, start up some drama. And then once the drama happens, someone leaves. So this person would leave or get voted off, whatever it may be, right? The cocktail party, this could be someone that you meet at a party. And we do have party with the fifth house. That could be a thing too. This is the Star card. So we have Aquarius energy, we have Capricorn energy, lots of Saturn energy here. So lessons, longevity. This could be someone that you had history with as well. It doesn't only have to be a fling. This could be someone that you had history with or you've known for a long time. Yeah, let's get some more clues and more to get better context of like. But I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles is back of the deck energy. Like this could be like, I feel like you're mastering this lesson, or it's more like you're at a good place in life right now, and this person is going to come in like those. That's another clue of like when things are good. And you're in the middle, like you're at the peak of learning and mastering a skill or a set, or like your career, you're getting your footing. This person's gonna come in. So maybe this person is here to like, you know, I don't know. I don't want to say more, but let's find out. All right. So the next set of cards we have opposition. All right. Relates, mirrors, interacts, confronts, makes conscious, manifests, disciplines, conflicts with, tests, objectifies, and calls out. So part of me was also going to say that this kind of feels like this could be a lesson. Like, not a lesson, sorry, a test. Like, Spirit's like, okay, now that pile 2 has like overcame this and they're getting their footing and they're getting like they're getting more, you guys are getting more grounded in your lives, like let's throw this little wrench in and see if pile 2 is going to be tempted again to play this, to ride this road, you know, this bull, like once again, kind of like, are you ready? Are you going to ride this roller coaster, or have you had enough, kind of stuff. It's kind of the vibe. So this person could be testing you. This could be a test from the universe. All right, so we have semi-sextile, allowing, encourages, sees the potential in, clarifies, gives hope, compensates, intuits, tempers, responds, cycles, grows, realizes, and rewards. Okay, and it's right on top of that Six of Wands. So it's like this person is going to challenge you because they're going to be tempting. And they're going to be, they could also be even bringing subconscious behaviors, traits within yourself that need to be addressed, which kind of relates a little bit to this one where it says cycles and grows. They're in clarifies. There could be some clarifications. You may be someone who saw maybe you saw the potential of this person at one point. Okay, now keep in mind, if this is not someone that circles back around in your life, these are traits that this person will be having. So there could be some subconscious like they might trigger some things within you that need to come to the conscious part of your brain, so you could be aware, basically, for lack of better terms, words, whatever. And then for others of you, there's going to be like a batch of you that this is someone that you guys already have history with. Okay, we have Gemini, curious, communicative, versatile, flexible, social, collaborative, to name a few. And then we have the 4th house with roots right on top of the devil. Interesting. So I feel like Gemini being on top of the star card is kind of interesting too, because the Gemini is about researching and gathering information. So the star card is usually typically about healing, right? So understanding the dynamic that plays out between you two are going to definitely bring healing for yourself to be like, oh my god, I do this, or these things tempt me, or you're just gonna have a better understanding of yourself and your own subconscious traits that you've been acting upon that you've been unaware of up until this point. This person could also be a Gemini and have be a very social butterfly, someone that's always that talks to anybody and everybody. That's pretty interesting. Seeking stimuli. They're smart, but like they're always on the move. With the 4th house here, again, the 4th house is technically like ruled by Cancer, which is interesting. I don't know, for some of you, this could be someone that you know and have history with. Like I cannot get that off. I cannot stop saying that. Let me see, what's back of the deck energy? Ooh, that's pretty interesting. We have Sagittarius as back of the deck energy, and Gemini and Sagittarius are sister signs. So, you know, you and them could be opposites, where there's opposites attract. I don't know, when I think of, like, Sagittarius is known for non-committal, an unhealed Sagittarius, I should correct myself. They like to take risks, they're adventurous, they're on to the next. If something's not working, they just go. They don't feel a need to explain themselves. They just go on to the next. They're always seeking new depths of themselves and the world. Yeah, so interesting. So this person could be philosophical, likes to travel. Those could be things that are traits of this person. I want to say with the villain card here, this could be someone that is attention seeking. Also, seeking personal pleasure, not really taking others into consideration. The cocktail party, which is the star card, it's also about renewal. So maybe this is someone that's flighty, that's been in and out for you guys. And them coming back is the opportunity for you to see the person in a different light, and understanding the dynamic that plays out. Like I think you're gonna see something play out, or you know, the pattern's gonna repeat itself, and then that's when it's gonna click for you guys. I don't know. I feel like this is a past flame, to be honest, for you guys. For majority of this pile, I'm sensing a past flame. All right, so this deck I am using an archetype deck. So this is going to be their archetype. The type. Oh. Okay. All right, well, interesting. So we have commitment phobe. Commitment phobia doesn't hide their disinterest in intimacy and often say, I'm not sure I want a relationship right now, or I don't do relationship/commitment. All right, so I did say that with the Sagittarius energy, not to say that any other signs couldn't be that, but you know, there are stereotypical traits of each sign, and an unhealed Sagittarius definitely is a commitment phobe. They don't like to be tied down. They are afraid of like their freedom being taken away. So this person could have commitment issues. So situationship kind of vibe. Yeesh. Alright, the back of the deck energy, we have the baby. In your relationship, you probably think it's cute, even sweet, that your date takes such good care of his or her mother. And you got the, And you got the 4th house, the moon, which is ruled by Cancer, and Cancer. The Cancer is the mother of the zodiac signs. Oh my goodness. Guys. This person got mommy issues? Like, what? No. So, I mean, it's one thing to be close with your mother, but, you know, I don't know. I ain't gonna say much about that. Ugh. Okay, so I'm going to be using this lovely new deck of mine, the Chinese Zodiac Oracle. Alright, so this is going to give you more clues on their traits and behaviors. Alright, so as you can see, I got like we got 3 white and 1 black. So this is yin energy and yang energy. Hopefully I'm saying that right. The black would be the negative traits, so I would be reading that, and then the white are positive traits of that this person embodies. All right, so how funny that they got the horse. They got the horse, guys. I don't know, like the horse represents freedom. So like I said, with that Sagittarius energy, like they put their they put their independence so like high of an importance, like, so they feel like when they make a commitment that they're all of a sudden tied down and they lose their sense of freedom. Okay, but I'm gonna read from the book their quick little quick, I don't know, whatever. It's not long. All right. Oh, that's so cool, guys! You guys picked the pig. You guys picked the pig. I'm sorry, I don't mean to get so excited, but dude, you guys picked the pig. I'm like, I don't know about you, but you notice that like she's got like this shell on her head. Is my camera getting this? All right, and then there's that shell, and it's kind of giving me cycles, like going around, like like I don't know, like just circles, running in circles, like you're like you played this. So if this is not someone new, this person has these traits of like people, other past relationships. You know, apply the message to how it fits you in your life. Okay, all right. Wait, what the heck? Oh my goodness! If you guys are dating someone that was born year of the pig, put a pig in the comment section because this is too crazy. You guys got the pig twice. You guys got the what? Oh my, my mind's blown right now. I'm sorry. I don't mean to get so giggity, but what the? That is, oh my goodness. All right. Last is the rabbit. So again, these are signs of the year of the horse, the pig, and the rabbit. They can be born at those years, but doesn't have to be, okay? And then back of the deck, we do have the dog. Okay. All right. So let me pull out the book and do a quick little read of each sign, because this is literally my first time using the deck, so I don't know everything. And it might be a little while before I actually learn everything, because I got so many decks and I don't like to stick to one deck for a while. All right. Enthusiastic, determined, brave, optimistic, and positive. So again, so these could be traits that you are attracted to when it comes to this person. They can be very brave, risk. You know, we did have that risk taking. They like to take risks. They like to go after things that they are excited about learning or exploring, and their positive nature, their optimistic point of view or perspective could be something that you definitely like are drawn to and appreciate of this person. Okay. I'm gonna, should I skip? No, I think I'll wait on that last. Alright, pig. Let's focus on the positive first. Alright, so optimistic, simple, living in the moment, and generous. Okay, which is funny because the negative aspects counter that, where it says greedy, lazy, and giving up halfway. Okay, so you might have seen both sides of this person, or maybe this is like a trait, like one of these, like you are one of these, and the other, and the person is like let's say you're the positive aspects, and then they could be the negative aspects, where they might have those negative traits in themselves. And we do have that opposition here, so they could or maybe they go from one to the other. So there could be a problem with consistency, you know, staying committed. That was a thing, commitment phobe. You know, I know it's talking about relationships, but you could take that commitment issue and apply that to other areas of their life. So they might have, they don't like to stick to the same routine. They start doing this, and then over time they don't. They shake things up, or they change things up. Yeah, they're giving up halfway. Yeah, and then we have living in the moment. Oh my god, this is like crazy how this is playing out. Alright, so the rabbit. Year of the rabbit. Careful, tactful, tender, and peaceful. So they may try to avoid conflict. They may not like conflict very much. They could be soft and caring. They gaining real strength by fusing both charm and force. Yeah, so this person's very charming. I mean, think about a bunny. Like, who doesn't like bunnies? They're so soft and they're cute. Like, I don't know. I can't think of a person who doesn't like them. Oh, I almost forgot about the dog. Dog. Faithful, reliable, helpful, and determined. So these could be potentials. The potential, like when we were looking at the with the semi-sextile, it says sees potential in. So you could see the potential that this person has when they stay committed to certain projects or certain things. Like, they have potential, but there is some type of baggage or something that is tying them down, or these could be things that this person, you know, maybe, you know, I don't know. I feel like there's like a lot of like either like projection or a mirroring of some kind. Like, the things that you like about them are actually things that are in you. Like, it's you liking yourself. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense there. I don't know if I am or not. Okay. You know, another thing that comes to my mind with the dog is dogs are loyal. And that could be why you feel conflicted or confused, because like why you keep like engaging or falling back with this person is because you're like, well, if it wasn't meant to be, then why are they still around? But if they're around because they know that no matter what, you'll always take them back, kind of vibe. If they're circling in and out, if you hear the I don't do relations, like I'm not sure if I want a relationship, but then wants to engage with you in a romantic setting, like they know that you'll always be around. Like, ooh, oh hell no, I don't like that vibe. I don't like that vibe at all. Alright, so okay, so this next set of cards is about my intentions were to get clues and insight on like how you're gonna meet this person. So we'll just see, because that was the intentions, but I feel like more than just that can come through these cards as well. So let's just see what you guys get. We have the Cross with card number 36. That would be really interesting if you guys were contemplating between pile 1 and pile 2, or if you came from pile 1. That would be insane. Crazy. If you thought of, if you feel any ties to pile 1, it would be awesome if you guys commented a cross and a pig. Dude, that would be so freaking cool. Not that your situation is cool, but the fact that you, like, there is similarities to pile 1, but not entirely at the same time, which is probably why, like, you chose pile 2. Okay. All right. So we have the Court, which is the person we're inquiring about. They're showing up in the reading. And then we have Clouds. That makes a 10. So an ending. We got 9, 10. Okay. All right. Back of the deck energy, we have... That's interesting. We have the tree. And the reason why I said it's interesting, because right under the tree we had the Court, the partner. So the person that we're inquiring about, and then you. So you and this person were showing up. So the tree normally typically is ruled by Saturn and Aquarius, with Saturn and with Capricorn and Aquarius, because they're both ruled by Saturn. All right, so longevity. It's not typically the tree does represent your health and self-care and well-being, but it also represents longevity. And we have the 4th house with roots. So this is something that could be something that played out in your family line, like maybe like, oh, all the women have this type of experience in romance, or all the men have this type of experience in romance, as an example, which is where, like, it's learned behavior, learned traits for some of you with this situation. Again, the longevity, this could be someone that you've been on and off with, or someone you've been with for a while. Again, like with the commitment phobe, it's just giving someone that's just on and off again, kind of vibe, situation, ship kind of stuff, situationship. Now the Cross, you would think that that's about positive or having hope, but it's actually in this deck, it's not. It is the opposite of hope. It is a burden. It is baggage. So this person, there could be baggage with this person, or this person still carrying on baggage that you may be tempted by, or you'll find out when you entertain this person, you'll figure out that there's baggage, like unresolved baggage. So like I said, apply the information to your life, because it's going to be a little different for each of you, but in a general sense, there's baggage, whether that's between the both of y'all, or this person holding on, still having baggage that needs to be worked through. Now the Clouds is uncertainty. There's not a good combination, is what, is the gist. Confusion or a lack of clarity. So, yeah, like again, with the lack of clarity, you never know with this person. They might just up and leave, or they might just, I don't know, you can never, there's nothing nothing fully certain when it comes to this person. Okay. So I guess in a sense, if nothing is ever fully certain, then there is a commitment to be there is a pattern of like inconsistency. So there is some form of you know what I'm saying, like a pattern. Like I don't know, it's funny in my head. I don't know, when I said it wasn't that funny. Anyways, so finalizing the reading, I have the moon cards. These are kind of telling you about like the okay, so I don't know what happened, but somehow the angle moved on my camera, so I don't know this whole time if you guys were being recorded in a funky position. I'm sorry if you were. I don't want to redo this whole reading because I don't want to be in this person's energy anymore. But thank you, Mercury retrograde. Anyways, so this deck is what you need to take into consideration when dealing with this person or moving forward. Okay, so we have first quarter moon in Sagittarius, believe in your good luck. And we have new moon in Libra, know you are loved. And then back of the deck energy, we have full moon in Aries, cool your emotions. Whew. Okay, so I think with the cool your emotions vibe, it's kind of giving like this person, there may be some like strong chemistry between you two, and don't get lost in the heat of that. Don't let that carry you away, because you're gonna get yourself swept up into this chaos that you're not really wanting to be a part of. And if you feel like, oh my God, this person again, or this situation again, or this type of person again, I feel like that this group, with the Six of Wands here, I feel like you're being tested one last time. If you want to dance this dance again one last time, or if you're ready to move on and allow something new to come in. And Spirit wants you to know to believe that you're capable of bringing in good, and that you're capable of finding a partner that is more suited for you. Okay? And obviously with that new moon in Libra, know that you are loved and you are worth being loved. And if someone cannot stay, that's their loss, and they weren't meant to stay. So allow them to be free. Allow them to leave. They're doing you a favor. They're getting out of the way. They're moving out of the way so that the person that's meant for you can come in. I mean, they could be, the more you entertain it, the more you're telling yourself that you're not worthy of better love, right? And you're also choosing to, it's a choice. Like, I'm trying to watch what I'm saying, but at the same time, like, Spirit's like, like, say it like this. Because I know that sometimes my words can sound a little too direct, and I want to say it in a more loving way, but sometimes tough love is needed. But you are worthy of love, and you deserve more than what this person can offer, and you don't need to settle for less. Pile number 2. And I think you guys are already starting to recognize, or have started recognizing, that you deserve more, and know that there's more better out there. Alright? So I'm going to leave that here for you guys, pile number 2. Wishing you the best of luck and love on your journey moving forward. Take care. Bye. Hello, hello. Pile number 3. If you guys were drawn to this charm, the little, well, I don't know what it's called. Well, it's got an anchor in there, but okay. Anyways, if you guys were drawn to that charm, this is gonna be your pile on the next romantic interest that's coming your way. Okay, pile 3. So I had pre-shuffled the decks, but before we start with the decks, I want to use these lovely astro dice to give us a clue on how, or just any kind of clues of what we can get on the person, your next romantic love interest. So let's find out. Alright, well that went everywhere. Alright, so we have 7th house with Scorpio. Yeah. And then we have Saturn. So Saturn in Scorpio in the 7th house. Okie dokie. Alright, pile 3. Let's find out. Okay, so obviously the 7th house is ruled by other people, or it's the house of other people. So, I mean, in a general sense, this could be anybody, but we do have Saturn here, which kind of gives me, I mean, Saturn is normally typically ruled by Capricorn, or Capricorn's ruled by Saturn, Aquarius as well, but, this person could be a Scorpio. Excuse me. Saturn. I feel like that this group may have put in a lot of work in learning or in themselves, and I want to, this could be a long shot, but I feel like this is a good pile. We'll find out when the cards come up, but I mean, normally when you see Saturn in the 7th house, it'd be like, yes, oh no, lessons. Maybe you've learned lots of lessons and now you're being rewarded. I don't know, because Saturn, that's what Saturn does. Saturn restricts and withholds until you learn and master that lesson that it's teaching you. So, for you guys, I mean, I don't know. I mean, taking charge, the anchor is something that's more like stable to keep you grounded, and I don't know, I just feel like I feel like, okay, Scorpio is ruled by Mars. You know, one could argue and say Pluto too. But Mars can be relevant here as well. I don't know why I keep saying like I guess we'll find out with the cards what's gonna come up, but I feel like there may have been a lot of lessons that you've learned along the way when it comes to other people. Yeah, so we'll just see what happens or comes through for you guys. So I am using the Final Rose Tarot deck, and this is based off on the Bachelorette TV show. So let's find out. Who's your next romantic love interest? Is We have, starting off with the reading, the Ace of Roses, first impression rose. Alright, followed by the Three of Roses, next destination. Roses are wands, by the way, so the Ace of Wands, followed by the Three of Wands, followed by the Six of Roses, challenge winner. Six of Wands. I don't know why, but I wanted to say winner, winner, chicken dinner. When I read that. I find it interesting that we do have the Three of Wands here with this charm that you guys chose for your pile. So I'm wondering if this person travels a lot, or is you're gonna travel, or they live at a distance. I'm not really getting lives at a distance. I'm getting like more like someone who travels a lot or has the money to travel and likes to like go out and enjoy luxury things, and has big goals and likes to go after those goals. Alright, so with the first impression rose, this person definitely is going to give you a really good impression. So much so that you're going to inquire them. You are going to be very interested in them. There is potential here with the Three of Wands of exploring each other, wanting to pursue each other, and getting to know each other more. Now, the Six of Wands, obviously, someone is going to be happy. Back of the deck energy, we do have the Ten of Roses, a shoulder to cry on. Now, this is the Ten of Wands. Now, what's interesting about this particular card when you read this deck's booklet on the individual cards, the shoulder of cry on, it just talks about that you've been through a lot. Obviously, it's the Ten of Wands, right? It's burdens and responsibilities. So you've been doing the hard work. You've been put through the trials and the errors, and you've learned through them and you've conquered them, right? And this makes sense with that Saturn energy that's coming through, because the book is saying for this card that there's pursuers, and to trust your intuition when it comes to giving your rose out. And what is she doing? She is handing her rose over. So the shoulder to cry on part is like this person wants to help ease your burdens, and that could be what this person is like. I'm getting like someone like who may be like business orientated, maybe because it's Saturn. I think of like business, like CEO, or like someone who owns a business or who got money, someone who has established a successful career, or like their overall, like, I don't know, I'm getting someone that is not studious. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, but maybe it'll come to me in a minute. But I don't see this as a negative like card. I see it more like you have put in the work. You understand the lessons that you've learned when it comes to others and relationships, and there are going to be pursuers, and to trust your intuition. Don't let other people cloud your judgment, because you know better. Alright? This person is, I mean, we got the Ace of Wands. Definitely highly attracted to you. Okay, so there's chemistry, strong chemistry there. They want to pursue you. They want to come to you. They want to take you out. And they feel like that you are a good match to them. I do think that with the Six of Wands here, that this will be a successful partnership. Okay. As for it being long term, I don't know exactly but there is a lot of passion. We have nothing but fire energy here. So lots of sexual energy here for this pile coming through. Okay, so let's get some more information. We got Scorpio. Dude, that's twice. We have Scorpio twice here. With Scorpio here. So this person could be a Scorpio. Yeah, energy. Or, you know, this also talks about that sexual energy. Lots of sexual energy here for this pile with this person. This experience will be transformative. There could be, this is resourceful, so this person could be resourceful, I mean, with that Saturn energy here. And we got passionate, for sure. Let's see, what else we got? We got Mercury, communication, so this person does love to communicate. They are very good with their words, so they're very charming. They want to get to know you. They're curious. There's going to be lots of communication between the both of you. I do think that's so weird for that to come through. But whatever, I'm just gonna, you know, it is what it is. It's what's coming through. But this person may like sexting or like dirty talk. Like that could be a thing between the two of you. As this like establishes between the both of you, or I don't know, it's just, it's a thing. Yeah, it says trade, so I'm wondering if like their business is in trading for some of you. That's so weird. Alright, so I was reading looking over the words, and the word wonder, I looked at the word wonder, and then that song, The Book of Love, oh, I wonder, wonder, wonder who wrote the Book of Love, came through my mind. Alright. Okay. We have Taurus with bombshell. We have opposition here, so opposite signs. You guys could be opposite signs. Doesn't always have to be just like Scorpio, Taurus, but like, you know, you guys could both have sister signs. That's a possibility. And it's kind of interesting. I don't know, for some reason, I know that Aquarius is ruled by Saturn and it's an air sign, but like when I think of Saturn, I think of Earth energy. So that's kind of interesting with the Taurus and the Earth energy, practicality. I think this person could be a little bit possessive, or a little bit obsessive, thorough. Let's see. We do have loyalty here, which is nice. Alright, and then we have Gemini energy. That's interesting because Gemini is ruled by Mercury. So this person could have a youthful spirit, energy, vibe to themselves. They are collaborative. They like to work with others. This could also apply to their work too, or their career. Studious. So they could be someone, communication could be very important for them. Whether that's like in their day-to-day or that's like with you. So expect lots of communication with this person. Lots of talks. Back of the deck energy. We have Mars. Okay, so we have that desire, impulse, sex drive, leadership, competition, strength, heat, force, engine works out. Excitement, thirst, impatient, courage, impulse, desire. So yeah, this person may be like the type with the Scorpio, like I was saying earlier, that Scorpio is ruled by Mars in traditional astrology, I think in modern astrology, I think technically it's modern astrology that Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, but well, whatever. With the Mars, they like to pursue. This person likes to go after, and they're there, and you're the person that they want to go. And that makes a lot of sense with this helm. They are steering their ship towards you. They are after you. You're the goal. You're the end goal. You're I almost said you're what I want, which is kind of like them. That was like them speaking through like I want. I know what I want, and I want it now. Yeah, this person definitely hot for you. Dang. All right. So let's see what archetype this person has. All right. So I'm using this deck, which is a relationship archetype deck, and we have. Oh, that's so cool. We have the Getter. The Getter are the ones who love the process of pursuing their target. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, this person. I think they get off on the chase. Alright, let's see the back of the deck energy. We have the Clingy. This little piece of glue. I am unable to see my worth, and I need you to make me feel better about myself and my world. What? I don't know. I feel like the Clingy kind of gives me the Scorpio Taurus vibes because they're possessive, and there's that little bit of possessiveness and obsession of their people. Okay. I guess like in a negative, like in extreme sense, this person can have, this could be like a negative trait that they have. But it kind of contradicts this because you wouldn't go pursue something unless you knew you had confidence in pursuing. So maybe they were like this at one point and they have worked on themselves to get to this point. I don't know. Apply that information to how you see fit. But like I said, I don't know if this is for the long run because there's nothing but fire energy here. There's no earth or there's no other elements here to really sustain this for the long term. So this person could be very, like it's not to scare you away from this person, but just keep in mind that, I think that you've been through enough lessons for you to catch on, and so these are clues of what the next person's coming through, so you know what to look out for when it comes through. It's not to say you gotta like dodge every bullet, you know, like not dodge every bullet, but like dodge everyone that comes your way, because there's no perfect person in this world. But like, if it's not like long lasting, I don't know. I feel like this is like my brain thinking about it. Because like overall though, it does seem like someone that likes to talk. Definitely highly into you. So there could be some lessons in the romance department for that. Like if they're pursuing too fast or moving too fast. But I don't know. I'm not sensing like, it's just someone that like, I would say don't rush it and make them work for it. I think that would probably like keep them. I don't know how to explain it. It sounds, I don't know how that sounds, but I'm just gonna keep going. Alright, so this is the Chinese zodiac sign deck that I got. That's new. And you got all yin energy. I think I said that right. Hopefully I did. Alright, so we have Year of the Snake. So this person could be born Year of the Snake. Doesn't have to be. I'm going to read the traits for you guys in a moment. We have the Tiger. Oh my god, that song, The Eye of the Tiger, came through when I saw The Eye of the Tiger. But you know what it was to do? He pursues. He's going after a goal. So, you know, you're something, I don't want to say something, but you're someone that this person is pursuing, and they want to take you. They want you before someone else snatches you. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Alright, and then we have the Dog. So this person could be born during the Year of the Snake, the Year of the Tiger, the Year of the Dog. Alright, and then let me get the next one, which is back of the deck energy, and we have the Dragon, the Year of the Dragon. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, so that's back of the deck. All of them are in yin energy, so not the most positive. So let's find out. Alright, Snake. Suspicious, hidden, true nature, not easy to get close. So, I mean, I don't know. That kind of does make sense with that Scorpio energy. Scorpio's not the type to like let people get close or know too much. But why? See, like that would make you suspicious, which is one of the key words of this sign. All right, so there might be some suspicious behaviors. This is not to be tied down. Feel with your heart. So I'm wondering, like, if this is like someone. I don't know how to explain that. How do I explain that? Like, don't make them feel like they're. I don't know, but this is a negative aspect. So let me just hold that thought and go to the next. Where's the Tiger? Oh, here we are. Okay. Reckless, radical, irritable, and overbearing. So these are some traits that this person can have that you need to look out for. I mean, because we have nothing. I'm not looking at the positive ones. I'm not looking at the yang energy because that's not what showed up. It's all yin energy. So these are traits of this person to look out for. The Dog, conservative, stubborn, and poor expression. Now part of me is like wanting to look at that ten of Wands in a different way. It's just interesting because of the way that I feel like I should read it so you guys can understand what I'm talking about. Because the Ten of Wands is about overburdened and full of like responsibilities and like it's just tired out. And tens are about the end of a cycle. Alright, so I'm going to read the description of the shoulder to cry on. Your Ten of Roses card. Choosing the path most aligned with our heart's desires is our right. It promises a life of joy, romance, adventure, and fulfillment. And this is a huge undertaking. It's exactly what we've asked for, what we've worked so hard for. We've sifted, sorted, and honed our preferences. We've paid our dues. We've had our hearts broken and cracked open to be able to experience the abundance of love that life has to offer. And while in this moment we feel burdened, this period of heavy decision making is only temporary. There may be potential suitors who offer the comfort of their shoulders to cry on as the weight and pressure of your responsibility gets to you. But you're the one left handing out the roses. Use your discernment. Check in with your heart. Ask your intuition. And don't be swayed by outside influences to guide your decision. Trust yourself that all this hard work is worth it, and you'll reap the rewards of a happily ever after. Alright, so it does say rewards, weighted decisions, burdens, and responsibilities. Alright, so I don't know, I think this person is going to win you over though. Alright, so I mean, what if this is like the good with the bad? I don't know. I don't know why everything came up so in a negative aspect. Alright, let's look at the dragon. Dragon's negative meanings is unpredictable, unsustainable, passion, freewheeling, and overambitious. I mean, the dragon is a the year of the dragon, or people that are born year of the dragon tend to be very they're leaders and authoritative figures. So this is someone with power, in a sense. So apply that to how that fits for you guys. Again, this person could also be born year of the dragon, doesn't have to be. I mean, these could even be your signs too. But they could be so busy with work too, as well. Like their career could get in the way. But you're someone that they want at the end of the day. Let's see what else. So the next set of cards I pulled out were intended to like give clues of like how you would how are you gonna meet this person. It can also give us clues about this person. So despite the fact that I had specified like the how you would meet this person, but it can also give us clues and insight about this person or like the dynamics. But yeah, so we have the sun, the bear, and the partner. So this person's energy is coming up in this reading. Their energy could be a little bit intimidating, but we do have some good, like the sun is positive. It's like one of the most positive, just like in the tarot, it's one of the positive cards. All right, we do have back of the deck, the garden. So you're going to meet this person at a public setting or at a party, okay? Their energy is a little intimidating. It's a bit strong. With the bear card, but both the sun and the bear are neutral energies. I want to see what sign rules the bear, because I do not recall. Obviously the sun is Leo. I mean, that's pretty given. Excuse me. I had a feeling I was going to pass that up. Okay. Oh, poop. The book closed on me. Okay. Planet is Mars, Jupiter, zodiac sign Aries, and Taurus. What? That's crazy. Pacing is slow. Power, intimidation, figures of authority and strength. Yeah. Like I said, like this is someone that is, their energy is big and it probably demands attention, or it draws lots of attention with that sun here too. I kind of get that vibe with the sun. It is it's a positive outcome card. So I don't know. I think that there is going to be always, in relationships, there's no perfect. So I would say that this next person that's coming in is definitely into you, pile number 3. They got their goals set on you, all right? They plan on pursuing you. And I think that I don't know, I'm not sensing anything like really terrible with this group. I mean, I guess unless this person is overly clingy and they haven't overcome that. So you have that to work with that. I'm so used to grabbing so many cards that I don't even remember. Communication is definitely important to this person, or they're a very good communicator, or I have a feeling like this person's got a business, or communication is highly important for them or their career. Alright, so finishing up the reading, we have these cards for like what to take into consideration when considering this person or moving forward. We have push through any insecurity. First quarter moon in Cancer, push through any insecurity. And last quarter moon in Scorpio, reveal what needs to be seen. Back of the deck energy, we have first quarter moon in Sagittarius, believe in your good luck. I did wanted to look at the meaning of reveal what needs to be seen, and I don't know, it kind of makes sense. Because I remember we were talking about how this person likes to pursue. This talks about it says it suggests that there's an issue or situation in your life now that might not be easy to air, or you don't feel you should air it, and that's fine. So it's saying like, don't feel the need to discuss everything. With the less codependent you are, the better chance you have of getting what you want. So being a mystery, because if you with this card, this talks about like that you're completely open and going towards it really fast. And then insecurity starts to creep in, like you start to feel like you're not enough, or you start to doubt yourself, like, oh my god, wait, but what if this person doesn't like me or finds me boring, or I don't know, whatever insecurity that comes through. Slow it down, because this person has a lot of passion for you, and you could be getting swept with that fire energy. So ground yourself, allow them to do the pursuing if this is someone that you are interested in. I don't know, I just feel like this might be someone that is different from your usual, and because of that you might feel like you don't know what to do in regards of it, or maybe you're not used to being pursued in this approach. All right, 3. I feel like that overall, this is someone who is very passionate. They have their goals set on you. I do think that they do take their commitments very seriously. And there's possibility that this person could be older than you, for some of you. Now, that's what I have for you guys, pile number 3. Wishing you the best of luck and love on your journey moving forward. Take care till next time. Bye.